do all our best to be one of the top 2.
That's very diplomatic, coach. We would love to wish you very good luck.
Thank you.
Impossible, really, at this early stage for anybody to commit themselves, isn't it? I think the answer that he gave us first, well,
goals, but the way they play is good. And of course Qatar is the host, and you always have to stay focused. Don't think because Qatar has never been in a World Cup that's going to be an easy one. Qatar did well already in the previous tournament, so they have to take every game serious. But sorry, on paper it looks
it's a good group.
It looks good.
It's a good group for you.
Yes.
yeah. I'm getting the impression it's taking your breath away. You can't breathe.
Yeah.
He's so excited. He doesn't want to say we're winning that group easy.
No. Nowadays, nothing is easy anymore.
No, you're right. Nothing these days is
actually.
No.
I mean, looking at the hosts, I think it's a really good group for the hosts.
I was going to say they fancy it.
I mean, Ecuador. We're not quite sure how good Ecuador can be or not, but it's a good first game. If they can get off to a good start. I'm glad they're not playing Holland first.
Yeah, there'll be upsets everywhere, but it's somewhere. But our Group A, Qatar, Holland, Senegal, really good. Obviously, Mane, I'll be looking at that. But
you've done it twice.
A hand-picked group. I don't think they could have wanted for better. I really don't. I think the USA are okay, but
average.
I don't think they'll trouble England. Neither. Where Iran might be stuffy and hard to beat, tough, well organised, but England should beat them. But I think if Wales or Scotland are the teams that go and play England, I'd like to think that they would both go through. It's a good group for England, but I think also Wales, and certainly I as a Scot, I'm not too disappointed with that. I mean, we played England in the Euros.
Yes.
We need to be careful.
Not really, but this one group for me is G. Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. Switzerland's always doing well in the World Cup. Cameroonians, they can play really well. And Brazil, that on paper looks like a tough group.
I agree. You look at Serbia, beat Portugal 2-1 in the group stages, knocking into second place. You've got the Swiss, I think they were best defensively in the group stages. There's a possible upset there, Brazil. They're going to have to work hard. I think they will go through, but like you say, Cameroon, you just don't know with Cameroon.
You don't know yet. Yeah.
Brazil do work hard these days, though, don't they? That's what they are.
That's what they are. Yeah. But I mean, I don't see a group there that what you would call a group of death. I don't see. I'm looking at the big boys there. I really don't.
C. What do you make of the 4 in C?
Who would go? Argentina are not going to go out of that. If they went out, Mexico and Poland would be probably the ones that went through. Yeah. So that would be a major surprise.
The standout game is Spain-Germany, isn't it? In Group E.
But that's
the standout game. Will it?
Yeah, 0-0, 1-1.
Yes. And then they win on the other both.
Well, Spain, they haven't got a goal scorer. That's the problem. That's what they struggle with in the Euros, albeit they got to the semi-final.
Well, you say that, but of course they have previously won the tournament, scoring only 8 goals. So do you necessarily need a goal scorer?
You'd rather have one. Yes. I think you'd rather have somebody who's
in a modern world.
France. Not a bad draw.
Denmark will be tricky. Got a good team. They'll have a bit of momentum from the Euros, bit of confidence. Tunisia again, probably the bank of 3 points in that. And then we don't know one of the opponents for France in there.
That could be Australia.
Yeah, Australia or
Peru, is it? Or UAE.
Yes, that's the one.
Looking further ahead, it could be France, Spain or Germany in the round of 16 should things work out.
Oh wow, okay.
Or rather things not work out for those nations. Includes Belgium, of course, who come in as one of and really should be, I think,
so this
in some respects the favourite, shouldn't they?
The last one, they can really do it.
Yeah, that's good.
A very promising generation. Yeah. Until now haven't produced. So therefore they have to.
It's a bit like England's golden generation that didn't produce, wasn't it?
No. Yeah, this is the last
chance. Golden generation.
Yeah.
No. And this has been Belgium's certainly for a long time now, and they haven't got over the line yet.
No.
I think you're right. Last chance.
Last chance for them. So they need to. They go through. But
what about Croatia? Have they got enough youth
No.
I mean, they looked an ageing side 2 years ago at the Euros, didn't they?
No.
Yeah, they got the final, didn't they? 4 years ago.
Yeah, but
aging
they've
side.
sort of drifted
It's
since
like
then.
Modric again, who's still the playmaker. He's way into his 30s now.
Yeah.
I think there's an opportunity there, maybe for Canada, who are a fresh, young, fit team.
What about the possibility of Ronaldo dragging Portugal all the way as a swan song? They're in Group H.
Do you know what I think about him? I know it's hard to forget, but forget him. You look at this, I think they've got a really good group of players.
Yeah.
I really do.
They do.
They are.
I really think
but
they've
for
got a really
me-
good group of players, Richard. And it's a bit like you've always said about Manchester United. Does Ronaldo inspire them, or does he inhibit them?
I don't know. I always think that Portugal, a lot of tournaments don't play at their potential. They always play a little bit from from the counter, always a little bit afraid, and they have such good players. They could.
Coach Felix Sanchez shares that optimism.
Yeah, Mr. Felix. Now maybe it's more clear for you after the draw. I don't know if this is the best scenario you would love to face Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands.
It's not the best, not the worst, it's the one we have. So now we know what are going to be our opponents. So now we have to start to work on it. Of course, it's going to be tough, but to be honest, any group, any team that we have to face, it will be. So these are the ones, so we are the ones that we have to be ready to play against.
Coach, do you think playing against Ecuador rather than Senegal and Netherlands as the first match would be the best scenario in this group?
As I said, is the one we have to play. We're happy to play against Ecuador. It's going to be a difficult game. We played a few years ago, and it was a difficult game for us. So we're going to try to be ready to challenge them, to perform at our best level, to make the people proud in the country.
It's too early, but any expectation who could qualify from this group? Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands?
I hope it's going to be a close group, an open group. It will be a good sign for us. So we're going to try to do all our best to be one of the top two.